And I will read them. Gino, you start. Target, TGT.
Target. I'm looking at this one as hitting a new high. I'd wait for a pullback and a swing low to enter this one. It tried to break out, but it was weak. It is in the hottest sector right now, which is discretionary and retail, which is very unusual. But that means the economy is good when those are the leading sectors. So, yeah, not really excited about this breakout at all. So I'm going to wait for a swing low on this if I was going to go bullish. Next one.
Tesla. Now, by the way, the only way to make rapid fire not rapid fire is to bring up Tesla because I want to rant on this for about 20 minutes, all right? Upside gap, holy cow, blow off the top type of rally. Very, very crazy candle up there, dark cloud cover type candle. Be very cautious with this company in both directions. I've seen trends like this take off and run. I've seen trends like this backfill into gaps. It's going to have a lot of volatility, you know.
And Tim, also a little disclaimer there. If you buy one of Elon Musk's Tesla companies where you buy a flamethrower, be careful. Don't let your kids play with it.
By the time I finished losing money on Tesla, I could have bought a Tesla with all that cash. It has been that crazy.
The flamethrower is only $20,000.
By the way, that's the Boring Company that they're building the flamethrowers on. Those are really cool. I love the stock. I day traded it today as well, by the way, but it is just a crazy stock. CNSL, Gino, you got this one.
CNSL is Consolidated Com. This one coming out of a low base. See this low base down here, guys? And it's starting to find its first leg, first wave up. Wait for the second pullback. Cheap stock, good cover call candidate. Next one.
Square on the Tackle 25. I love this company. If you don't have the Tackle 25 built in your watch list, go and do it. We are range up, but a beautiful high side breakout could be a candidate for one of those bull calls we talked about today, because when you're already so far up at the top, it's hard to justify playing the bull put and all that kind of stuff. It's still a breakout up there. It's a tenuous breakout, but you are hitting new highs here. Trade with the trend. Intel here, Gino.
NTC. Love it. Love this. This is what we call bullish trend, right? And let me clear all these lines to clear up the confusion here. This is a bullish trend, you guys. What I'm looking for is a green candle up here because it's setting up. There's my setup candle. I'm waiting for my trigger confirmation candle. Target is up here. Another high up here. So I like to wait for it to go above the 20-day moving average. So the trigger candle is what I'm looking for tomorrow for entry. Next one, Tim.
A lot of different debates on which chip maker to play. Intel's the big one there, guys. Look for that for confirmation. I like that, Gino. Good analysis. ABVV here.
Oh.
AbbVie. That is a lower high. And so when you have a lower pivot high, that is a very bearish setup and a trigger. Not a lot of bear setups in the market today. Grab this one. Jasmine, love the pick. I didn't find a lot of good bear plays today. I like that one right there.
I think that's from the stock or options report.
Yeah, good call on that. CL, which is crude oil.
Another bear setup I got right here. There's your doji indecision hammer candle hitting resistance on the 10. Triggered today. Watch the dollar. If it goes up tomorrow, I expect, like me and Noah spent a lot of time on this, guys, if you watch the recording of it. This could go lower if the dollar goes higher like the rest of the commodities like gold. Next one.
Ooh, SM.
Ooh, energy. That's a hard one, Tim.
Oh, yeah, because you have a backfill on this bear retracement after it sold off. The thing that stands out to me here, guys, and I always look at price action first, is that nasty red set of candles, 2 candles in a row.
Right there.
Because none of the backfill candles are anywhere near the size of those candles, which tells me institutions were pushing the sell button pretty aggressively there.
It's not
be cautious with this rally. I would be cautious with it. I would look for maybe even a bearish trigger going back down. Pan W.
Palo Alto. This one triggered today with the swing low. A nice pull back to a double bottom swing low is what it did. And like Tim said, you'll use big candles pulling back. That's institutions dumping quickly. Big ATRs coming down. I like the big ATR going up. I hope it continues that way. But look at the volume on today's candle. So this is textbook trigger, good volume. Came out of the gate strong, finished strong. If I had to continue playing this, the only problem is getting in here. Where's your stop going to go? Way down here. Definitely vertical debit spread.
Yeah, very good. And Visa.
Big V.
Palo Alto Networks makes me think of the Bay Area, and I'm going to be there next week. Gino,
this is a bullish. What do you think here, Tim?
Oh, I like it as a bullish retracement into the 20-day moving average. Is that the 20 you have set on that blue line, or the
Blue's
9?
10, red is 20.
Okay, so the 10-day moving average, a little bit more aggressive. You know, if somebody told me they were going bullish on Visa, I would nod my head. You're trading with the trend. There might be a better retracement setup out there, but it looks bullish. I got no problem with it. Bank of America.
Another financial. Funny, completely different. This is your neutral. We got this little head. We got some shoulders down here. This is one of those cheap stock. You can hedge it by selling options against it easily. You know, cover call arena, that kind of stuff. Not excited about the trend up or down here because I'm not getting a good read. This is channeling, and this is only $1 difference between here and here, so $2 window. So it's channeling. This is where you want to sell against it, but not a trending stock. Next one. Oh, another financial, Tim, for you, Schwab.
You know, all the brokers, and I know my Wi-Fi dumped out there for a second, so make sure that I got good connection here, guys. But all the brokers have been very fascinating to track the last few years. TD Ameritrade, Schwab. We've got E-Trade Financial on the Tackle 25 for a reason. They've had good earnings, good fundamentals. Not in love with the chart here. I'd be more neutral on this one right now. Looks like it's setting up a consolidation. If you're interested in one of the brokers, Marie, go check out E-Trade. I think it's a better chart. First Solar here, Gino.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that the financials as a whole, they're waiting for tomorrow, guys, before they trend.
Yeah.
What do you got next?
First Solar.
Oh, First Solar. Wow. Look at this one. That is definitely a dead cat bounce we're looking for. So it came down straight down. It's going to do a little bit of a bounce. It's looking for a reason to bump its head and go back down. Look at the volume on these down candles here. So First Solar, definitely bearish. Wait for a swing high if you're going to go bearish. Probably going to hit its head as soon as possible, the 10-day moving average or this past resistance. For trend, wait for the setup and trigger.
Sprint.
Wow, look at this. Let me zoom in a little.
I have no interest.
Your first warning is $5.
I'm sorry. Somebody might love their Sprint. May own the stock, may trade it all the time. Maybe you found something I don't. When I see a $5 stock that's a takeover candidate bid and all that kind of stuff, and merger and acquisition news all the place and random candles, I'm like, okay, find me something new. You know, I'm a big believer in trading where your lane is, and this is not my lane personally. It's got a little curling up trend on the bottom, but yeah, all right.
Yeah, I've never really trusted those kind of charts either.
Yeah.
The reason is, Tim, is there's no option plays on here except to buy a protective put. That's about it.
You could sell a naked put and take delivery if you needed to, but
yeah,
I don't know. Baidu.
Okay, we're just turning bullish here on Baidu. I got some past resistance here that I'm going to ignore. But we're breaking out this last double top. Here's the last high. What I'm looking for is this trend in here. It's pushing up against the top of the channel. This, again, over $200, vertical debit spread. Wait for a setup on the 20. Not as bullish as some of the ones that are out there. And also, it's an overseas company, so you got
AT&T. Let's do one more.
Look at this one.
Now, forgive my ignorance. I was trading all day, but what do you mean after today, Nitesh? Did they have news on AT&T today that I missed? Somebody fill me in. Oh, they had an improved merger. Was it after the bell? And Qualcomm, and we'll go back to Qualcomm as well. Okay, go to the intraday chart, Gino, from daily, because I was doing a mentorship today after the bell. Look at the pressure after hours, guys.
Nice.
Right? So when the news happens after hours, you have to go to an intraday chart to see what's going on, and it jumped down about, not a buck.
A buck. That's good because I have in-the-money calls on this. They ran up too fast. AT&T ran up too fast, so my calls were in the money. So that's good news to me. I need them to be out of the money. Because, look, some of the calls here, they're going to yank my stock away because guess what's coming up a month from now, guys? Their dividend.
So the fact that it's going to drop 3%, AT&T is the acquirer, I'm assuming, right? Obviously. See, whenever the buyer in a merger is the one who's paying the premium, the value of the company is going to drop generally. That's the historical precedent. Now, hit Qualcomm real quick, Gino, because I don't want to skip it. Barbara, thank you for reminding me on that. COM. Now go after hours on this one, Gino.
So go to the minute charts, the 1, 5, 10, or 15.
So not much yet. Yeah, go back to the daily. We'll have to wait till tomorrow on some of these. It looks like it may shake up this whole space. You know, when you're talking about Sprint, AT&T, Qualcomm, all of them. If that merger went down after the bell, we won't know till the morning. You know, and so check your intraday charts before market prep. Be ready for it. All that kind of stuff.